Hi, my name is Sadiamond and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I am going to be showing you guys my curly hair routine for my 3A/3B low porosity hair. I wanted to make this video because I feel like I have some sort of expertise in this, but obviously I am not a professional in hair care, so please do your own research. Take what I'm saying with your own discretion. If it applies to you, it applies to you. If it doesn't, then don't use it. And feel free to manipulate it to make it work for you, or to just use this as your trial and error for figuring out what works for your hair. I've been doing my hair on my own since I was about 11 or 12. I might be wrong. I might have been a little younger than that. I learned how to do my hair essentially on my own. Obviously, I had like tips and tricks and stuff from watching my mom do my hair, but as a kid, I'm like, you're not really paying attention to how your parents do your hair. I wasn't paying attention to how my mom was doing my hair, so when it came to when she was like, you're gonna learn how to do your hair, she kind of just gave me products and had me figure it out on my own. It started off with me literally just, I want to say I was just braiding my hair. Like, I would do 2 French braids. I learned how to do like fishtail braid at one point. My hair was, I want to say, constantly in braids. If not in braids, then flat ironed for at least the first 2 to 3 years of me doing my own hair. And then I cut it because of the damage from flat ironing my hair so much. So it made it pretty short for me to work with. Like, I want to say it was right underneath my chin, if not a little shorter, a little longer. That was more manageable because I was kind of starting from a smaller base rather than starting from a big base, because my hair was touching my butt, if not past my butt. It was very overwhelming to do my hair, so when I cut it, it even more so made me more intrigued and made me want to do my hair more, because like I said, it was shorter, so it was easier to work with. Currently, I cut my hair about a couple weeks ago now, I want to say. This is now the length of my hair, and I usually wear my hair like this with my hair parted to the left side just because I feel like it looks better that way, but this is currently the length of my hair. I cut it this short because I just wanted my hair back to being short. It was a little longer than this. I want to say it was like right here before I cut it. I don't know. I like when my hair is short. I may have chose the wrong time to do it since like we did just get into fall and now it's gonna be cold, but I've had short hair when it's cold before, so like I'm not really worried about it. This is what we're working with, and it's been a week and a few days since I've washed my hair, so it's definitely needed. Usually what I start off with when I'm doing my real wash day routine is this cleansing scalp oil. I don't want to say the name wrong, but my mom actually gave this to me. She was like, put it in your hair and it helps with a lot of getting the buildup out, like just breaking down oil in your hair. And something about my hair is it's really oily. I feel like that's why I've been trying to minimize how many products I put in my hair, because I feel like the buildup of oil is a lot sometimes, and I also feel like that's part of the reason why I have the dandruff that I do too, because even though my hair is getting oiled, I feel like it's not. I feel like it's more so like just sitting on top of my head instead of like getting into my pores, which my hair being low porosity also contributes to. Just to give you some insight, Google definition of low porosity hair is: low porosity hair has tightly packed cuticles that repel water and products, making it difficult for moisture to penetrate the hair shafts. It says signs include hair taking a long time to get wet and dry, and product buildup. There's also other ways to figure out what porosity level your hair is. You can Google hair porosity test in order to figure out which porosity level your hair is. It's just filling a cup of water and taking a strand of your hair and dropping it in the water, and then you see whether or not your hair sits at the top, sits in the middle, or sinks all the way to the bottom, and that'll help you determine what porosity level your hair is. For example, because my hair is low porosity, my curls sit on the top of the water. It's not in the middle and it's not at the very bottom. It just sits on top because, like the description said that I just read to you, it takes a long time for it to get wet as long as taking a long time to get dry. That's why it's just sitting on top of the water instead of sinking or being somewhere in the middle. I usually let this sit in my hair if I'm trying to do like a quick wash, then I'll say probably like 5 minutes. But if I'm just sitting around the house not doing anything, then I'll usually let it go for longer, like about 10 minutes, because I feel like the longer that it sits on my scalp, the more that it works its way into my scalp. I'm gonna let this sit for a little bit, and I'm gonna take a shower to wash it out. After I take my shower, I will come back and style my hair so that you guys can see the type of products that I put in my low porosity hair. I'm back. I'm now officially out of the shower. My hair is fully washed. I have it drying but not drying in a t-shirt right now because that's it's better for your hair to dry in is a t-shirt rather than a towel. I just feel like towels dry my hair out more and t-shirts don't dry it out as much, at least not as fast. Let's see what's under this thing. See, look at that. Already looking more lively than we were a couple seconds ago. When I'm doing this process, I always keep a spray bottle handy just in case my hair dries out while I'm doing this. But the product I use is a lot of body, and I section my hair when I'm doing this. So what we're gonna do for now is put this section in a ponytail and just put it over there. I'm gonna grab just another hair tie. I would use clips if I have clips, but I don't have clips right now. I take a small section, just like about that big, and the rest of the haircut. And then because this is, it's wet, but it's also a little dry, I take my spray bottle and I spray, and then I just comb my fingers through it to get all the water in my hair to make sure that my hair is saturated. And then when my hair is somewhat like this, I can go ahead and start putting product in. I just take like one pump and I rake it through my hair again. Sometimes when my hair is too wet, you can still see the foam sitting on top of it. I leave it like that. I don't mind it being like that. In my mind, that's how I know that it's really in there. So I do the same thing, take another section, and then again, it's a little dry, so I'm gonna saturate it. I repeat the process and take a pump and I'll rake it through my hair. Sometimes if I'm feeling lazy, I don't want to spray my hair, or I don't want to fill up the water so that I can spray my hair, I'll just put more pumps of the mousse in my hair. Or if I feel like there's already too much water in my hair and I don't want to oversaturate it, I'll just put, again, more pumps of the mousse in my hair. I repeat the process all throughout my hair with just spraying and putting the mousse in my hair, and I don't scrunch until the very end. So if you're like, oh, why aren't you scrunching? Because I do it last. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish the rest of my hair, and then when I'm done, I will come back.
Look.
Yes, baby.
What you doing?
My hair.
Was you doing a video?
I'm still recording.
Oh, you're recording like right now as you speak?
Mm-hmm.
Hi, camera.
I've finished my hair, I've scrunched it, you guys watched all that good stuff. And now the final part of what I do to my hair is oil. And I put this essentially all over my hair. And then I just kind of work it through my hair. Or we'll work it through my scalp, I should say. That is it. Now we just wait for my hair to dry. And I don't do heat. I try to stay away from heat as much as I can. I just let my hair air dry. So I will come back when my hair is fully dry and I will show you the results. Hey guys, so it is actually the next day. It dried wet, so it hasn't really gotten a chance to like air dry. I let it air dry before I ended up going to sleep, and then I wrapped it in a silk scarf. Curls are kind of compressed right now, but as I go throughout the day, they'll expand a little bit more. This is my curly hair routine. This is what works for me. All the products in this video will be listed down in the description if you want to go ahead and purchase them for yourself. All of it is fairly affordable. The mousse was about $4.99. Hair oil was probably about $3.99, and then other hair products, like the hair products that I wash my hair with, I want to say they're not super expensive, but I have to go back and check to see what the prices are exactly. But everything in this video is fairly affordable, so if this is something that you think might work for you, go ahead and grab those products and let me know how it works out for you. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe and hit the notification bell so you get notified every time that I post. And leave a comment down below on the very first time that you started doing your own hair. I'd love to hear your guys' stories, and until the next video, bye.